She was getting trained by my two mans. Like, on my pool deck the night before when I'm sleeping. I'm dead ass. This is what happened.
I look crazy right now, but I'm not going to stand here and let this man continue to lie about me. That's not what happened, Akademiks. You know that that's not what happened. And for you to pretend that you didn't do anything, that I just went to your house and I'm just some thought, like we didn't know each other for 2 years. You tried to save yourself after your friends assaulted me. Whether or not you got drunk or not, I know that when you woke up, you were on top of me too. Me too, and a kit was done. You know what? I'm gonna come back with my own story. This what you wanted, you're about to get it.
DJ Akademiks is a terrible person.
Warning: Dave's content is not for the weak. Viewer discretion is advised.
And this is coming from a person that used to be a fan of Akademiks. I've been watching DJ Akademiks since I was in middle school. I grew up watching this dude stream. But as of late, I no longer follow DJ Akademiks because he is an habitual manipulator. He is an expert at manipulating people and turning their direction elsewhere, so you'll never know what's really going on. So if you haven't heard, DJ Akademiks is being sued for defamation and SA assault. Now, I've covered this in the past, but I didn't really go deep into it because at that time, we only had DJ Akademiks' perspective. We only had his side of the story. So me, being a dumbass that I am, I took Akademiks' word for it and thought this chick was just trying to get some money out of him because he's a rich man, and that's what comes with being rich. By the way, I know Akademiks has been on the news about him allegedly SAing a girl, but if you're an advocate Akademiks listener, you know those stories are not true. Akademiks went to the police, he gave them the footage recording, they found him innocent. So when you see a lot of these blogs trying to expose him, it's really because they don't like him, because he already went to the police and figured everything out. So silly me. But now we actually have the girl's side of the story, and we can put two and two together and see who's lying and whose story is consistent and whose is not. And that's exactly what we're gonna be doing today. So without further ado, let's get straight to it. So to really understand the context of what's really going on with this SA accusation and defamation case, we need to go 4 months back when Akademiks addressed it on one of his streams before anybody knew about it.
There was a woman that came to my house. That woman claimed she was assaulted. Not by me, by other people.
That's a lie. That's the first lie right there. She did claim that you SA'd her, but we'll get to that.
But it happened in my house. I'm gonna tell you why they raided my house. Antonio Brown invited me to a pool party. I tell my niggas to even drive my cars. I say, yo, drive my car, I'm about to get drunk. That's how you know I'm definitely about to get drunk, because I'm like, yo, I'm telling niggas drive my car. Anyway, I go to the party. It's like a day party type shit. Antonio Brown, we there, he performing, blah, blah, blah. I'm already drunk. There's a girl texting me that I haven't seen in a year. She said she wanted to come through. Cool, I said, whatever. Yo, we gonna leave the party around 8, blah, blah, blah. You can come through, I'm gonna send you a lift. I swear I got so drunk. By the time I leave the party, my nigga drove me home. Or I think we went to Wendy's and we went home. I'm drunk at a party, I come home. Yo, I'm so drunk, I ain't drive my own car. I walk upstairs to where my master bedroom's at and I fall out. Yo, I just pass out. I forgot I Ubered a bitch to my crib. I forgot, nigga, I'm drunk. 4 a.m. comes. Remember, I'm at my crib at 9. 4 a.m. comes. I'm knocked out. I never see the girl. I never see her. My homies wake me up on some shit like, yo, we leaving. I'm like, oh shit, damn, I was fucked, like, damn, I'm fucked up type shit, like, yo, I've been sleeping. They're like, yo, lock the door because we're leaving. I said, damn, y'all leaving? They're leaving at like 4 or 5 a.m. I bet. I go lock the door. Then they say to me, when I'm locking the door, they say, oh, by the way, that girl you invited, yo, she down there at the other end of your house in the guest bedroom. I look at them and I said, what girl I invited? They said, bro, remember you invited a girl. I'm so confused because I was at the party with Antonio Brown, nigga. I'm macking it. Got all these bitches, they all on me and shit, type shit.
Look how he's prepping this story up. Look how he's characterizing himself as a person who is drunk and not knowing what's going on. Basically trying to isolate himself from this whole situation. But like I said, we'll get there. I'll let him talk.
So I go down the hallway to my guest bedroom and I see the girl. And I said, oh shit. But I noticed there's a couple things. First of all, she naked. Second of all, her hair is like frizzy and shit like that. This is summertime. Almost like she kind of went in the pool type shit. I got a pool, like it's a big ass pool. Anyway, I'm like, yo, what's good with you? Like, I'm waking her up type shit. I'm like, yo, you sleeping? Like, what's up? Anyway, I go downstairs. She kind of realized I'm there. She wakes up, she come downstairs. I remember saying like, damn, what was y'all doing when I was sleeping type shit? She was like, oh shit, now we were just having fun, blah, 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 blah. Now, granted, this is a girl who I've been dealing with for a couple of years. I've messed with her for years. When she came over that time, she had told me she was like a dancer, some shit like that. You know what I mean? And I remember, and I don't know if maybe my took it the wrong way, because I remember she had told me, she was like, yo, the girl you used to know, like I'm on some bad girl vibes now. And I remember I told him, I'm like, yo, oh, this is before when I was going to the party. I was like, yo, I'm about to get this girl coming over later for me. But she telling me she on some different vibes. I don't know if that's what they took. And I can't really speak to other niggas' thing. I can only speak to myself.
Look how he's writing her character. Pay attention to how he's creating the storyboard. I was drunk. I didn't know what's going on. He paints her in a way where he's like, yo, the girl you used to know is not the same girl. I'm on a different type of time, AKA I'll be down for anything. Hinting, not saying, but hinting that if something does happen, this girl was already a freak. Do you guys see how he's framing this? Block by block. Do you guys see it? The first time watching this, I was completely on DJ Akademiks' side. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because he is such a good storyteller. He's such a good talker. He's great at building up a story and creating a narrative. He's been doing this for 15 years. He's good at it. And we all fell for it. But today, we have the truth. You will no longer run from this, DJ Akademiks. Let's move on.
And I remember even that night, like that night when she woke up, I went in my backyard and I'm like, something don't look right back here. I'm like, yo, what's up? Like, what was y'all doing when I was sleeping type shit? I know the chair, the tan is right there. I know this is right there. And I'm like, I go in the backyard. I'm like, why this is over there? Why this is over there? This shit don't make no sense. So I asked her and she was like, nah, we were just having fun type shit. That's what she told me tonight. In the morning, I got to let my dog out. So I go let Pluto out. And when I go let Pluto out, I'm now outside standing. I'm like looking around. I'm like, man, this shit don't look right. Here's the thing. I got cameras everywhere in my crib. And this is the reason why y'all gonna realize the raid. This is the morning. I'm looking around. I'm like, what the fuck? I know my backyard. Something ain't right.
It's almost as if there was some type of struggle in your backyard for you to notice this drastic difference. Interesting.
She's telling me they were just chilling, having fun, waiting for me type shit. When she told me the night before, I'm believing it. But in the morning, I'm looking around when I'm letting Pluto. I'm like, son, don't sound right. I go on my camera. I go to my DVR. I'm looking what's going on. This is facts, and I'm not trying to make her look crazy, and I'm not trying to put her in no type of weird position. This is just reality. When I look at my camera in the morning, she was getting trained by my two mans, like on my pool deck the night before when I'm sleeping. I'm dead ass. This is what happened. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, what? I invited you over here. I paid a lift. The lift was like $200. Nigga, she lived. I don't even want to say where she lived. I'm like, what? How could you come to my joint and get trained by my mans while I'm sleeping? I was sleeping. So when I seen this shit, I'm kind of offended. I'm like, damn. When I talked to her last night, she never told me. And when and this morning, I feel a certain type of way. So I go down to where I usually play Fortnite, and she come down and like she like covered up, and she was just like, yo, last night was fun. Like she was kind of like mad jovial about like what happened the night before, but I feel away because I seen it on my camera. I said, yo, you just got trained by my mans. I called you, like I set the shit for you to come here. Why'd you? Okay, bet. I ain't say nothing to her first. We then go upstairs to my kitchen. She's still acting like ain't nothing happened. So I'm kind of throwing little hints to that. I'm like, yo, I'm like, damn, I'm like, y'all can't believe y'all ain't wake me up type of shit last night. Like, what happened? You know what I mean? She was like, nah, we were just having fun, blah, 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 blah. I asked her one question. Everything you did last night, right? I said, you wanted to do, right? Because, you know, just off like, because she's acting like nothing happened. And I'm like, everything you wanted to do, right?
So the next day, when Akademiks finally meet with her, he asked her, last night, everything you wanted to do it, right? Listen to what I'm saying.
Everything you did last night, right? I said, you wanted to do, right?
I don't know if y'all heard it. Everything you wanted to do last night, you wanted to do, right? Creating the narrative that she agreed to this train. And honestly, I don't know any guy that would ask that type of question, being in that predicament. In this context, I can't imagine any guy asking this question unless this girl was drugged and didn't know what was going on. So you ask to save your ass. Everything you wanted to do last night, you wanted to do, right? That's the only way you would ask that question. Anyways, let's continue.
And she said to me, yeah, I had fun. Everything was cool. But I'm feeling away because I'm like, really came to my crib and just fuck my niggas and really think I don't know type shit. Like, I said, damn. I said, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm like, yo, y'all made a motion video last night, man. In reality, y'all got a whole video of whatever happened. And she was like, what are you talking about? I'm getting mad now because now I'm thinking like, yo, you're playing with me. You're acting like I don't know. You're acting like, bro, this is my house. I tell everybody when they come to my house. Every video, every audio is recorded. Nigga, I got more cameras in my house than the motherfucking casino, bro.
Except your room. Except your master bedroom where you live in. Ironically, that's where the S8 happened, but we'll get to that.
I'm like, yo, it's cool, bro. Like, I see you niggas type shit. She said, nah, I never fucked your. Really? Bro, you did. She was like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I probably got naked and like twerked for them, but I ain't never. Already I'm thinking like, I know you lying now because you're admitting to get. First of all, why would you even get naked for my. If you came for me, you don't know them niggas who. Whatever, cool. I bet. So I show her, I'm like, yo, bro, you don't gotta lie to me. It's cool. Like, I get it. Like, this is the first time I seen her like in a year. I said, you don't gotta even lie to me. I show her on my phone. I said, bruh, look, right there. She got another excuse. She said, oh, nah. So it was a video of her naked in my pool, bent over by the deck. And then one of my niggas got his dick out. Like, pause. I'm sorry, I've got to give you all the details, but I keep telling you, somebody can't ever put dirt on my name without me telling the truth. So I said, bro, like, look at this right here. She was like, like at first, she was like, yeah, he might have took his dick out. Like, I think he rubbed his dick on my pussy, but I'm like, yo, bro, you really lying to me right now. So I ain't even gonna hold you. I scrolled in the video, nigga. I got the video in my shit. I scrolled in, I said, bro, here's a video of him fucking you. Then I scrolled again. I said, here's a video of him fucking you and you sucking off my other man's. Oh, what? Now the story changed. The story now becomes, when she apologetic, she's like, yo, you gotta believe me. Like, yo, I would have never did that. Like, yo, shit, I'm so sorry. I would have never disrespected you like that. Like, yo, I came here for you, this, that, and third.
Look how much detail he's adding to the story to make it believable. And he understands that because he's been doing it for 15 years. He has experience when it comes to curating a narrative. It's not believable if you don't add details. It's not believable if you don't add context. It's not believable if you're not passionate in your conviction. But I'll let him continue.
I said to her, yo, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you, bro. You came to my house and had two niggas just fuck you raw. I ain't seen no condom, no none. I said, yo, you should go get tested, man. Like, you done. I said, that's wild, yo. You should go get tested, bro.
Are you gonna get tested also, DJ Akademiks? Because you haven't once mentioned that you slept with her. Again, I'm jumping to conclusion. We'll get there.
Shorty now says to me, yo, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. Like, I really don't believe I would really do that. I'm not that type of person. You're right, I should go get tested. Remember, I told her to get tested. Cause now I'm making her seem nasty, right? Like, yo, go get tested. What the fuck? She said, yeah, I'm gonna get tested and yo, you know, I'm gonna get a rape kit. I tell her, I'm like, yo, get a rape kit. Like, so good. Like, yo, whatever. I said, whatever you got going. But she keep asking me like, yo, are you sure what happened after this? How did both of the guys get there instead of one? Because I remember talking to him, but I remember the other guy. And I'm like, bro, I'm not watching it. So now I'm getting defense. I ain't watching that shit no more, gang. I'm not watching the shit. That's the last time I talked to her.
Thank you, DJ Akademiks. I'll take it from here. So basically, that was DJ Akademiks' side. Now, let's hear her story.
I look crazy right now, but I'm not going to stand here and let this man continue to lie about me. That's not what happened, Akademiks. You know that that's not what happened. And for you to pretend that you didn't do anything, that I just went to your house and I'm just some thought, like we didn't know each other for 2 years. You tried to save yourself after your friends assaulted me. Whether or not you got drunk or not, I know that when you woke up, you were on top of me too. You raped me too, and a rape kit was done. You know what? I'm gonna come back with my own story. This what you wanted, you're about to get it. I've been quiet for way too long.
So the girl that DJ Akademiks was talking about, her name is Fazia Abashi. She filed a lawsuit accusing Akademiks of SA and defamation. Alan, which is DJ Akademiks' name, Alan contacted her and invited her to his house in New Jersey, not suspecting any ill intentions, even though they allegedly hadn't seen each other for almost a year. So that part, DJ Akademiks was right. It was always on and off. But remember, when you're being manipulated, they mix the truth with a lie. But we'll continue. When Abashi arrived, she was met by two men identified as John Doe 1 and John Doe 2, whom she did not expect to be there. Again, DJ Akademiks did not lie about this part. This is true. He did say two of his friends was at home at that time. Abashi claimed the two men drugged her and plied her with alcohol before assaulting and R-wording her on Alan's pool deck. Abashi says the drug impacted her memory and caused her to lose consciousness. According to the suit, she claims she was later woken up around 4 a.m. in a bedroom by Alan, which is Akademiks, who was pulling her hair, prying her legs open, and brutally R-wording her. Abashi accused Alan of penetrating her in both holes. We gotta keep it PG for YouTube. She was begging him to stop and crying for most of this assault, but losing her ability to move physically. Now, mind you, DJ Akademiks did not mention that he had sex with her. He said his friends had sex with her. But for some odd reason, he did not mention that in his 20-minute rant. But why? That's a serious detail you forgot. The following day, according to the lawsuit, Abashi asked Alan for details about what happened the previous night. He allegedly showed her a trash can that contained 2 condom wrappers, which suggests Abashi that after the alleged pool deck attack, the 2 John Doe had taken her into another room in the house and continued to brutally R-word her. Abashi also claimed that Alan showed her surveillance footage of the alleged pool deck attack. According to Mrs. Abashi, as she watched the video, she looked like she was just lying there lifeless, which did not sit right with her. Now, let's get to the evidence. According to the text messages, Alan told Abashi to get tested and said he would do the same. Now, remember, on that video I just showed you, Akademiks only mentioned that he told her to get tested. He didn't say anything about him getting tested.
Because now I'm making her seem nasty, right? Like, yo, go get tested. What the fuck?
Because he didn't want to tie anything to him having sex with her. He didn't want you guys to know that detail. But she has it in the text messages. Let's continue. Abashi said she found that statement odd, and the suit argues that the text was proof that Alan, who had not slept with Mrs. Abashi over a year, engaged in unprotected sexual intercourse with her that night. After contacting the lawyers for advice, Abashi went to the police. The authorities first told her to visit the hospital for an R-word kit, which she did. The kit purportedly led to the discovery of traces of Alan semen. Alan is DJ Akademiks. Why is your semen inside of her? You didn't mention that you guys had sex. Why did you miss out that detail, DJ Akademiks? Abashi then spoke with the authorities in person, and photographs were taken of bruises on Abashi's arm, backs, buttocks, and legs. So this girl had bruises all over her. So that's indicating there was some type of struggle at Alan's house, proving her point. So Abashi sat for a recorded wire call with Alan, during which she claimed Alan graphically recounted and admitted to having sexual intercourse with her, even going so far as describing her vagina. So the police made her wear a wire and had her call DJ Akademiks so they can catch him. He admitted that they had sex, and he even went on about describing what her vagina looks like. Listen, Akademiks, you've lied to the people enough. And if you guys watch my channel, I'm not the type of guy to immediately jump on one side. I typically, not always, but typically, I wait till I get the full evidence. Akademiks, you did that girl wrong. You never mentioned he had sex with her when you decided to go on live stream, and then they found your semen in her vagina. You did that girl wrong. And as a man, there's 2 things I can't tolerate, no matter how much I like you as a content creator. If you mess with kids, I won't mess with you no more. If you are wording women, I can't mess with you no more, no matter how much I like your content. The line has to be drawn somewhere. And I don't see yourself wiggling out of this unless you settle. You know what this reminds me of? The Brother Polite case. I remember when Brother Polite got accused of touching a little girl. A lot of people was defending him and saying, no, he wouldn't do that. He would never do this. He's a holy man. He's a teacher. That's not what he does. But then the evidence came out and they found his sperm on the little girl's jacket. And when that fact came out, people were still defending Brother Polite. They saying, no, they must have put it there. They're trying to frame him. And it's like, how stupid can you be? He's manipulating you. He's lying to you. But in that case, when the trial finally happened, they sentenced Polite to 7 years. Are we gonna make the same mistakes we made with Brother Polite? His semen was inside of her. I know a lot of DJ Akademiks fans is gonna try to prove me wrong and defend him, but I'll just leave this with a question. If this was your daughter or your sister, would you still have the same attitude? Would you still have the same stance? Think about it. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Thanks for watching. I'm out. If you like that video, I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. So like, share, and subscribe and get me there. Thank you.